How many expeditions has the OceanGate submarine made to the Titanic? When were they? The submersible Titan went missing on its most recent expedition to the wreckage of the Titanic. Concerns have been raised in the past about the vessel. OceanGate expedition has been operating deep ocean expeditions since 2009. Over the years, it has carried out more than 200 dives with its 3 submersible vessels in the Atlantic, Pacific, and Gulf of Mexico. Titan, which went missing on Sunday, is designed to go the deepest of them all, able to reach depth of 30,000 feet or 4,000 meters according to the company. The craft was on a dive to explore the wreckage of the Titanic, resting on the Atlantic Ocean floor around 12,000 feet below sea level, with 5 tourists aboard when communication with it was lost. It wasn't the vessel's first trip to the Titanic. Early expeditions has been planned as far back as 2018, but technical and regulatory snags has prevented them from being carried out. It wasn't until 2021, then again in 2022, that the Titan made the first of several dives to the most famous shipwreck in the world. While generally successful, those expeditions hadn't been without their own problems. Concerns raised about OceanGate Expeditions Titan sub. OceanGate Expeditions Chief Executive Stockton Rush, who was on the occasion, as was often the case piloting the submersible, would explain to passengers that the Titan's pressure vessel, made of carbon fiber and titanium, was designed with NASA and the University of Washington during a pre-voyage tour. However, much of the rest of the structures, the handles, light, and propellers, are of the shelf parts, including being controlled by a PlayStation controller. David Polk, CBS correspondent and former Titan passengers, explained. This is because they are tried and tested in addition to lowering the cost of constructions as they are mass-produced. Polk, for his part, says that he felt okay once the capsule was bolt shut. I felt like they wouldn't do this if it was really dangerous. In 2018, though, alarms about the Titan were surrounded both inside and outside the company, the New York Times reports. David Lorich, the director of marine operation at OceanGate Expedition, wrote a scolding report calling for more testing of the vessel. Shortly thereafter, more than a dozen experts warned Rush in a letter about the company's experimental approach to testing and stressing the Titan. They called on OceanGate Expeditions to have the sub undergo a traditional assessment by a leading certified organization, one which the company was unwilling to pay, according to court documents in a legal battle with Lorich. In those documents, the director of marine operations had learned that the viewport for the Titan was only certified up to 100 meters, less than a third of what would be needed to reach the Titanic.